Welcome to Inspiration by Leon. I look forward to inspire and empower you in the next few minutes. You truly deserve a life of contentment and confidence. So stay tuned for today's topic. Have you ever had a very unsettling encounter, something like criticism or a nasty comment or unhappiness that was caused, and it keeps on mulling around in your head and you just cannot shake it off? Many, many years ago, a very wise gentleman taught me a tool that is so valuable, and I still practice it today. And I want to teach you about the ABC of emotion and perception control. Because what we need is a different way of looking at the situation that has happened to us so that our brains can process it and so that we can calm down our nervous system and let it settle. So what does this activity entails? You need pen and paper to start with, and you create 3 columns. Column 1 will have a heading called action. Column 2's heading will be belief. And column 3's heading will be consequences. Now, in column A, the action column, you write down what it is that happened. I'm going to use an example. Let's imagine you did a task which you submitted, and the person to whom you submitted it made a nasty comment by saying, "This is an absolute mess. What were you thinking when you did this?" So that is the action. Now, in the belief column, you write down what are the thoughts that is going through your head. It might be things like, "I've given my best, but it will never be good enough. This person just doesn't like me. I'm always in the wrong. I'm obviously not good enough for this job." Whatever thoughts you have, you write down there. And in the consequence column, you write down what you are feeling. What emotions are you feeling? Maybe you're embarrassed. Maybe you're angry. Maybe you are just very despondent. Maybe you are overwhelmed, confused. Now, firstly, once we've written it down, it is a huge relief. Science has showed us that writing can bring a huge relief. The activity continues, and now you write down, what is a new way that I can look at this? And you continue in your columns and you repeat the action. You can write it down again by saying, "I was told that this is a mess, and what was I thinking when I did it?" Now, in column 2, the belief column, you take time to think, how can I look at this differently? What is it that I can learn here? What is it that I can maybe change my perception about? And an example would be, well, I don't know exactly what made this task a mess. Maybe I should ask what exactly makes it a mess. Secondly, maybe I have a complete different expectation to this person. And maybe next time I should find out what exactly is this person's expectation when I do something for them. Maybe I should start observing them and see what is their work ethics? How do they do things? What is it that they prefer when tasks are done? Maybe I should gather more information about this so that next time when I do something, I do it aligned with that person's expectation and not with what I think it should look like. And now in the consequence column, you can write down what emotions are you now experiencing. And you may find that you are going to feel more in control. You're going to feel calmer. You may even feel more confident because there is a plan of action. This may sound very, very simple, but it is really extremely powerful because you force your brain to look at things with different lenses. And if you continue to practice this, there may actually be a day where you would not need to write it down anymore. Your brain will immediately jump to, what can I learn from this? How can I look at this differently? But until you get there, I want to encourage you to really, really practice this. Make use of this activity to help you look at unsettling situations through different lenses. Life does not have to be so hard, but we have a particular perception and a way that we interpret life based on the beliefs that we have. And those beliefs come from how we grew up. And when we understand that other people's beliefs look different, that other people grew up differently, we will start to understand that perceptions and perspectives can be very confusing. So the ABC of emotion and perception control can really help you to have a different view of life and the people that you deal with every day.
Thank you for joining us today. If you would like to know more about the programs and mentoring options that I offer, feel free to contact me on leon@radiantwoman.co.za. I would love to hear from you.